Hi, family. Once again, thank you for joining Empowerment Network. Of course, always with my team. And as you can see, we are blessed today with a wonderful guest, our own Daniel Welsh, all the way from the United States of America. Daniel, thank you for joining Empowerment Network.
Thank you, Comfort. Uh, I feel honored to have been invited to speak on the Empowerment Network. I've been watching you for quite some time now, and you're very inspiring to others. You provide great leadership, and I believe you set a great example. So I would like to acknowledge the many, many people who I have learned from in the last year since joining OnPassive. Became a founder in June of 2022, and it has been an absolute wonderful journey. The first person I would like to give credit to is God. I feel that this is a result of answered prayer. As with so many others, you hear say, I didn't find on passive found me. And it's been a tremendous journey. It really has. I was invited by a gentleman out of Nigeria. His name is Emmanuel Awowi. I am grateful for him having brought this opportunity. Everything where I am currently today would not have been possible without Emmanuel. I wish he was here able to watch. He's been coming across some health problems recently, so he's not able to attend. But I'm so grateful for him. I would also like to acknowledge Cynthia Brown. Um, Emmanuel met Cynthia, and I guess I would have to say if it wasn't for Cynthia, both Emmanuel and I would not have come into the OnPassive community. Next, I would like to express some gratitude to Manu Miller. Manu is our glue. Uh, she's the one who introduced me to you, Comfort, and allowed me to be out here on the Empowerment Network today. So, Manu, I'm grateful for you. You do a tremendous amount for this community, and you really do bring and hold a lot of us together. Um, Next, I would like to acknowledge Collins Manna and Engineer Mike. I'm more on the technical side of things, and it was particularly Collins with demonstrating his extensive knowledge about the OnPassive ecosystem that really got me to start digging in and finding out what options were available so that way I could teach the many, many founders who pop into my inbox on a weekly basis, asking what direction we're going. I feel it's best to help as many founders as possible understand the ecosystem so they can effectively use it and present it to the world. So thanks, Collins. It was very encouraging for me to see somebody that had knowledge, and I wanted to emulate what it was that you did. I'm hoping to start my own training sessions here soon, and it was with seeing your videos and seeing you even on some of the live streams that inspired me to do that. I'd also like to acknowledge Engineer Mike. He's a very committed guy. He can tell he has a heart to serve people. When we were all making our transition from O-Founders into the OnPassive ecosystem and everybody needed to migrate, he spent a tremendous amount of hours on live Zoom calls, making himself readily available to any founder that needed the assistance. And I learned from his example as well, and it made me want to serve with the same kind of heart. For him to spend the hours that he spent just giving his time selflessly to others, it speaks volumes of his character. And it was something that I wanted to emulate as well. And so I picked up examples from both Collins and Mike and integrated it into my repertoire. So you guys, I'm thankful for you. You set a great example. Um, and I guess I would like to kind of finish briefly touching base on O Connect. It's up and running really well.
Uh,
We have been getting in O Connect meetings virtually every night for the last month straight, um, with O Minu and her Your Way to Paradise, Minu Connections. A host of the top leaders come in. Um, Many people can show up. As many people as they want can show up. Um, it, it's been it's been an eye opener for me with how others so readily support others in this community. I've been with a few companies in the past few years.
mhm.
They didn't support.
Okay, Daniel, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I would like to quickly interrupt you here because you are still one. We have time, so you have enough to say, and you are going to say everything you want to say. So really quick, I would like the brothers in the house. You just guys, do you want to quickly say hi? Then I'll ask Daniel just one question before I let you come in. Andy.
Hi, happy Monday. There you go, quick one.
Happy Monday indeed. Hello, Collins.
Hello, thank you, Comfort again. Yeah, we are
Yeah.
here again to support everyone and to share our channel. I'm just happy, Daniel, to be here with us on this platform.
It's a
Thank
blessing
you.
indeed. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking everything, Daniel. I'm just like, wow, wow, wow. And I really appreciate. But then you said there's something you said really quick. I would like you to go back there before we finally let Andy and Collins join in. You said when you found on passive, you thought that it was kind of answered prayers, and you think that like others on passive found you and not the other way around. So what have you done before now, and why on passive?
That's a very good question. Um, I first attempted to get into the marketing industry with real estate and real estate education, and it's a pretty tough industry to stay involved in, and uh, I didn't have the best experiences with it. The real estate industry, if you're not knowledgeable, it can be a pretty rough place to be. Um, and I didn't have good experiences with my team, so I decided to move on into the healthcare industry. I tried health products, and I believe to answer your question on what I've done with On Passive and the reason why I feel it's such a great place to be is with both my previous experiences in the real estate and health industries. I did not receive the type of support that I receive. So many people throughout the world. I'd particularly like to name MD Abdullahu Islam, Raj Mandahal, Amlendu, and another gentleman from Bangladesh. His name is in Bengali, so I can't pronounce what his name is, but they have given me very valuable content to share on my social media that has given me the recognition that I have gotten. I truly don't believe I would have got recognized if it wasn't for what they have created for me. Um, and so it's with the unwavering support that I see everybody giving to each other as friends and as family and as business associates that let me know that I was in the right place and that On Passive was filled full of people with a heart to serve the people. We're all joining hands all across the world because we all see that changes need to be made, and I believe um, all of us have the heart to make that change. And so I'm grateful. I can't express enough gratitude that I
Mhm.
have to be able to integrate in with everybody and move forward into making the changes that need to be made.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Daniel. We are really honored, and we like the powerful way in which you started. That's a blessing we have on this platform because every guest is quite unique. The acknowledgements, they go a long way because it just makes people feel good. They say, uh-huh. If he notices what I'm doing, then at least I'm doing something. So we really appreciate you for that big startup. So Andy, I'll just leave it open. I know Daniel has said quite a lot of stuff. I don't know if there's something at all you want to just comment on really
It's
quick, and so that we delve into the topic.
it's interesting because, like you, Daniel, we were originally, if you think about it, OnPassive found us. There's a reason for it. There are no coincidences in life. Everything happens for a reason. For me, it was the right time, and like you said, the nice thing about it is, and I, like you, have been in other businesses where everybody is me, 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 not interested in helping anybody else. Whereas this is the complete and utter opposite. And I find that intriguing because this and the mindset change that we've all gone through from, I'm interested in making money and nothing else. I've joined this business to make money, to now go, okay, actually, we know we're going to be able to do lots of other things along the way to help others. So that mindset change has been an incredible journey for all of us. But as I said, everybody joined this business initially because they could see the vision and the money, because that's what it was all about initially. But it's kind of morphed over time. So yeah, I love that. Back to you, Comfort.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. So Collins, over to you, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Just want to, I was just thinking of what Daniel said, and it really resonates with me a lot. As you said, we just have to be grateful to God because OnPassive found out, not the other way around. Because I remember when they gave me the shared opportunity with me, it took me 3 months. I throw it away because at that time I've lost money. Comfort even know. I throw it away. I say, you know what? I don't want to listen to this. I'll just stick with what I know. So after a few months, I went back and I said, but what did you just say? He said, go and look at it. I went back after 3 months. So it means they share it to me because I joined 2020 June. But OnPassive was shared to me, not June, it was March. I threw it away. I just threw everything. I said, no, I don't want to listen. So I went back myself, took it. Something said, go and look at this thing. I went back. He said, go founder. When I saw it, Comfort, no, all of them, they were just history. And that day I made the decision. I said, this will be the biggest IT company. At that time, I've not seen Mr. Ash Mufara. I've not listened to anything. I just when I Google OnPassive, because I always read positive, not the negative. So I said, okay, where is the best place I can get this information? The moment I Google it, GoFounder/OnPassive, I went to the website, original website. There was nothing there. It was just all those, technical stuff. I came back, I called the friend. I said, you know what you just shared to me? Comfort know the story. I said, if this man can put this together, it will be the biggest IT company we've ever seen. And that was the day I was fired up. I didn't even listen. I was scared. The problem, my fear was $97. Are you sure this thing is really $97? Until when I click on it, it says pay $97. I was really afraid. I said, no, this thing must be really expensive than $97. As we speak today, I was talking to Oliver. Oliver called me. He said, do you know affiliate position in Amazon is 40,000 as we speak? It's 40,000 to become an affiliate. Full affiliate. And Mr. Ash Mufara is giving it for free. So remember, founders should know what we have, because this opportunity, as we said, it will never happen again. Never, ever we will see this again. So come on, just to give it to you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. It's a blessing indeed. We can never appreciate this enough, right? So it's such a wonderful opportunity. So that said, guys, let's now finally move on. Like we saw from the topic today, we borrowed from our brother Michael Williams, who always says, OnPassive is the last business you and myself in this generation would ever need. Daniel, what do you think about that?
I happen to agree with all of the products that I've heard in their descriptions. and knowing that they were developed for other people and their businesses to succeed, with targeted marketing, uh, social networking, email communications. That's all the foundational tools that a person would need to be successful, not only in their business, but even personal endeavors that they can take to their YouTube channels, that they can do to promote themselves, and to establish connections all around the world with people who truly support.
Okay, yeah, sure. So over to you again, Andy. I would like to hear your own take. Let's discuss this, please.
Where do I start?
Just start.
Okay. The thing I love about this more than anything else is the fact that I'm a numbers guy. I am not technically minded in the slightest, as you all know. Right. So this business is going to, register me a domain name, build me a website. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't know how. I'd probably be able to register a website. I think I've done that once before, but that's about as far as it got. All right, so builds me a website. It's going to drive specific targeted traffic to the website. In other words, people that are looking for what we've got. It's then going to close the sale for me, and then it's going to deal with all the customer support, but it's going to pay me for every customer that buys something, that pays for a product. Now, everyone goes, well, hold on a second, that's too easy. What's the catch? And I thought that, I have to say, I thought that initially when I first got in, because I saw this advert that said, done for you. I'm like, yeah, I've seen this before. But at the end of the day, that's it. That's exactly, it does the bits that I can't do. Now, the genius is the business model. Because let's face it, if you got 100,000 people into the business and they're all in it for ONET and OMail, they're not paying products, so we don't make any commission for that. So you got, hold on a second, there's 100,000 customers and I'm not making any money. Well, we have two wallets, the non-withdrawable and a withdrawable wallet, and all of these people that come in will see these wallets. Will see money going in and go, hold on a sec, how do I get that? And ONPASSIVE will show them how they can benefit from it. Now they've become a paying customer, and now they're going to tell their friends, and their friends are going to tell their friends, and so on. And this is how the business goes. So with 100,000, I'd love 100,000 customers that are just in ONET and OMail. That would be phenomenal. But this is the last business you would ever need. I wanted some way of being able to have a website built, or build a website, put a sales funnel together to link the two together, and then link that with Facebook advertising. And I got so confused. Honestly, I just didn't know whether I was coming or going. And then seeing this, everything done for you, fully automated, fully induced with AI. I'm like, brilliant, right, signed there and then left it for 4 months, and then thought, perhaps I need to have another look and find out what's going on. And then the light bulb comes on and you go, oh my God, I've wasted 4 months. So yeah, I don't need financial services anymore. I have a business, and this business is the last one I'll ever need.
I think that's just powerful, right? I don't need financial services anymore. Oh yeah, sure. That's the best thing one can ever think of when you know what ONPASSIVE is made of. So Collins, let's hear your take, please.
Yes, Andy is a number guy, but I'll come from the product side. Let's look at the product. The slogan is the last business you will ever need. I will rephrase it again. The last business you will ever get the opportunity to come in for $97. The world is greedy and selfish. We know people are greedy. I don't know. God bless Mr. Ashmofara, because I used to ask myself, they said at times, rise above yourself so you can understand yourself better. If it was me, do you think I know I'll be the world richest man like Elon Musk? I'll give it for $97. I just mentioned Amazon now, $40,000 for you to become an affiliate, where they will do things for you. And if you want to even come in for 5,000, they'll split that position into maybe 7 or 20. We're calculating it today with Oliver. So let's look at the product. If we want to know how huge ONPASSIVE is, if someone like Mr. Ashbufara, he said, you come in for a cup of coffee. At that time, we know it was an internet marketing platform. You come in for something we know, and they give you something that was hidden. Something we didn't know. Company transform to a unicorn company, 1 billion or 5 billion. Now we're speaking, if we want to look at the value now of ONPASSIVE. Each of these products can be a unicorn company. We're talking about Academy, 250 billion US dollar. That's the market cap of online study application. And we know in 2027, it will be what? It will be $1 trillion company just for online study. We're talking about O-Trim. They're giving O-Trim for free. We know it's 1.5 to 1.8 billion US dollar company. We're talking about the card, $500 billion. The MasterCard, we're talking about the debit card coming, $500 billion. We can go on and on looking at this product, dissecting. What about just normal ONET? Facebook is a $1 billion company. What will happen to ONET? What about OMail itself? It's also a unicorn company. Each product is a unicorn company integrated together to form the whole ecosystem, and some we know. Do you think, let us be sincere to ourselves, who will all ever give this for $97? Who on earth? Sometimes they'll think Mr. Ashmura like Mr. Ashmura is smart. But he did it because he knows the reason. He said, I want to change, where it's not all about money. Not every product we will sell. We are talking about data center that we will own. That is $1 trillion. To get a portion to host your data is $1 million a month. Some company pay $1 million. Some company pay 33 million, 34 million. Depending on your size, it's like a meter. The more you consume, the more you pay. And Mr. Ashbufara said, I want 1 million to bless them so they can go and bless others. And that's how I see ONPASSIVE. I said, it is a privilege for you to be in ONPASSIVE. And I like the way Daniel said, ONPASSIVE found me. I didn't find ONPASSIVE, because you would have said, no, I don't want to hear. But sometimes all this glitter are not gold. I always look at ONPASSIVE like something, a gold that wasn't polished. Mr. Ashbufara said, if I tell you the truth, you will jump in. So let me keep it, come in. And the journey is so amazing. You miss the journey, you miss the fun. You see how the product grow from scratch, growing from strength to strength until where we are today. And we've never seen anything yet. Because the things that Mr. Ashbufara would unleash, a company with Burj Khalifa, metro station, how many companies has landmark? Let us be sincere. Even Elon Musk don't have landmark. Facebook don't have it. ONPASSIVE come with landmark, metro station. The next station is ONPASSIVE. Who on earth will tell you, come and get a piece for $97? So we shouldn't take this for granted, because $97, as Madi Gambo said, is an insult to a unicorn company. So, Comfort, I will leave it there. That's how I see it.
I think I understand when you say somebody calls that as insult, and he like, all right, I'm taking the $97 off this thing, and let's see what we call it this time around. So, Daniel, we've made this first round about our topic, being it the last business you would ever need. The two brothers have said a lot, you have said a lot, but I want to leave it open for you, right? On the one hand, because Collins just said, Ash wants us to come in and be blessed so that we bless others. We all know, we who know ONPASSIVE, we know that, fact, ONPASSIVE is a software development company. Fact, ONPASSIVE is a business. However, we'll weigh more on the side that it is a humanitarian movement. So would you also say that this part of it, this humanitarian movement of it, of part of the business, makes it the last business someone would ever need? It's yours. You may want to comment on what they say, or you go on this. It's up to you. It's quite open for you.
Well, this is kind of a It's a new area for me, seeing so many people moving forward to bring help all throughout the world. Uh, for the longest time there, I felt kind of on an island all by myself. There's a gentleman, um, I'm going to go ahead and mention his name. His name is Matende Shafiq. He is out of Uganda. He has started Bridged with Hope organization. We have been working for about 2.5 years now to be able to get the organization successful so he can provide the help that he needs to the people in his community. And we are both putting every ounce of hope that we have into ONPASSIVE to bring that prosperity into their region. He has shared with me many photos. They live in some pretty tough conditions. They still don't have running water in some of their areas. And I know without a question, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that ONPASSIVE is going to bring that prosperity that we've been praying for years now, 2.5 years minimum. So I guess I would like to finish off saying, since the $97 was mentioned, because I know there's many people who are sitting on the sidelines and waiting and watching, and some even doubting. If anybody were to ask me about the $97 I paid for my foundership, even though I still have yet to earn one single dollar with this company, that $97 has paid itself off hundreds of times over. The experience that I've learned in the marketing side, the experience I've gained in content creation, that skill set will never go away. I have that forever now. And the relationships that it's allowed me to develop. I have developed relationships with people from all over the world. I'm making many friends in countries worldwide, and you can't put a price on it. It's invaluable. And so if anybody would ever ask me about the $97, I would say it was probably the best $97 I have ever spent in my life. You can't place a value on it.
Oh, you guys are just amazing. Thank you. Thanks so much, Daniel. So, Andy, do you have a quick last word before we end, please?
Yeah, Collins has mentioned Amazon. You know that in the last 20 years, Amazon have created 40,000 millionaires, but it's taken 20 years to do. Now, obviously, Ash's hope is that he's going to create over 1 million Mother Teresa's millionaires, and hopefully that will be in a much shorter period of time than the 40 years that he's taken to take Amazon that high. But bearing in mind, he's one of the richest people in the world, and he's not given anything away. In fact, I've known people that have worked for Amazon in their factories, dealing with the packages, and it's the conditions are horrendous. So you're never going to find another company that not only treats people as an equal. Look, I've dealt with VPs, presidents, CEOs, managing directors. I've never met a managing director that has spent as much time with us, with the general public, really, as Ash has. And I'm so excited by the prospects of what this can do, not just for us, but for everybody around us. You know, I love Oh Bless, because Oh Bless is one of those things that you can do very many things with. I love the fact that we're going to be able to help inventors that won't be scared to come forward to create their new technologies because they've got the backing of a unicorn company. I'm excited by the prospect of what Daniel was saying, being able to simply contribute a little, but there's a lot of us, so that the guys in in Africa can have what's needed, running water. You know, this is probably the most exciting thing that I've been involved in, and I absolutely love it. Thank you, Comfort.
Sure, thank you. So over to you, Collins.
Yeah, I just love what Andy said. You know, we're looking from, you know, the direction of Mr. Ash Mufara, our CEO. You know, this is a company that will provide so much value than we can ever imagine. Value in product, value in the human resource. You know, look at the way he treats even the employee. He doesn't call them my employee. Some CEO, they are arrogant. They said my brothers in Hyderabad. You know, he treat them like brothers. You know, this is a company that they will treat even the founders, affiliate, and customers, not only the value, but they will treat you with so much respect. And you know, the worst thing you can do for any human being is when you take away their dignity and pride and respect. Nobody will want that. But Mr. Ash Mufara would treat everybody, you know, a company that would give you so much value, you know, and if you look at the price point of the product, it's like he's just basically giving you for nothing as compared to others. And this is what we'll get from someone, because if you look at him, you ask him, why are you doing this? He said, there is a reason why I'm doing this. Only God knows the reason why Mr. Ashfry is doing this. Because every time when I look at ONPASSIVE, I dive into the ecosystem. I look at all this price. I say, gosh, Mr. Ashfry is giving all of this for free. And some of us, the founders, we don't even see it. You know, there are people who don't even know some of the products are live and others are using it. They feel like, okay, until when it goes to the market. I said, no, there are products that are already live, like O-Trim, O-Net, O-Mail. You can use it if you want to. You know, it's just like Facebook, all the other, go to Google search. If you said ONPASSIVE don't have products that are live now, I will tell you, it means Google doesn't have products that are live because Google search is live, but we are using it for free. You know, Facebook is live, TikTok is live. We are not paying anything. YouTube, we are just going create a free, you know, user account, and then you are in. So if you said ONPASSIVE don't have free product, I'll tell you, it means there is no free product in this world. But Mr. Ash Mufara gives so much value, and it will not stop there. We'll still have more and more and more, because that is what Mr. Ash Mufara wants. He said, I want to give unlimited. I want to leave this world in a better place than the way I came into it. That is his mindset. That's his desire, to leave a better footprint. And I believe this is what has to come down to all of us, the founders, not only what we will receive, but how much we can give also to make the world a better place. You know, Comfort, so I'll leave it there for you to take it over.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So, Daniel, would like to give you the honor, of course, to give your closing remarks before we end the show. Thank you so much.
Thanks. My closing remarks would be expressing gratitude. I haven't really the words to express the gratitude that I feel with where I'm at in my life now. I had a few past rough years and thought I was going to be stuck as a janitor for the rest of my life. But I can honestly say that I wake up feeling a sense of gratitude now, even so much so to where I say it out loud. And I look forward to waking up each day and interacting with the hundreds of people that I do. It can feel a little overwhelming, but nothing but gratitude.
Wow. Gratitude indeed. I think that's the only word we all can say. What else? What if there was something more than that? I think we all would like to use that same word. So thank you so much, Daniel, for coming. Thank you, brothers in the house. Guys, thank you for joining in the discussion. Powerful contributions from you all. And we really do appreciate. So anybody who joined us for the first time, maybe appreciate our guests and the rest of my brothers in the house, what they are doing. Why not go ahead and subscribe, share, and click on the bell, because we like doing this like every day. Thank you so much, guys, and we hope to see you again. And you too, Daniel. We'd love to have you back. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.